Hey everyone, this is Fernando. I am a product engineer at PostHog, and in this video I'm going to be doing a tutorial into how you can set up a PostHog in a brand new project using the wizard, which is a setup agent that fully automates the installation process for PostHog. And we're going to be installing PostHog in this very simple app that I've made with Cloud Code. It's a very basic front-end only application for booking a ferry. So you just select the ferry that you want to be on, a time, like you add like a passenger, and you get like a booking confirmation. That's pretty much it. The problem with this app that it has like absolutely no instrumentation. So if this were like a real app, you would have absolutely no idea of how users are using this. So that's what PostHog is for. It helps you understand what your users are doing in your product. And we're going to install it in this project. And the way we're going to do this is using the wizard. So when you create a brand new account on PostHog, you're going to do like the onboarding process. And for this demo, we're just going to select a couple of tools that I want to use, which is product analytics, session replay, and web analytics. And the way the wizard works is it's basically just a command. It's just like an npm install command. So this is the React app that I have. And I'm just going to open the terminal here, and I'm going to run this command. And it's going to present me with the wizard, which is just a very simple terminal application. And I'm just going to click continue. I am going to authorize this the wizard in my project, so it has access to it. And once it has access, it's going to start to actually do like the installation process. And it starts by like analyzing your entire project, and it's using AI. We pay for this AI, so there's like absolutely no cost for the user. So it starts understanding like it's not that it understands like the project. It understands your product. So what is like the goal of this product, which is going to be like very, very like helpful for actually doing the instrumentation. So it's going to understand your project, your product. And it's going to like add not only the SDK, like the SDK installation, but like custom events that make sense for your product. It takes a couple of minutes, so I'm just going to let it run here, and we're going to come back like in a short while. Okay, so the wizard finished the installation, and what it gives me is a bunch of stuff. So there's a dashboard that has like a bunch of insights based on the custom events that is implemented on our project, and there's a notebook with a sort of like explanation of what it did in your project, and we're going to be looking at those like in a short while. It's basically like just telling you like what it did. So this is the actual PostHog UI. It shows like the progress of the wizard, and we can look at that later. I just want to sort of like finish this so we can actually look at the. Okay, so let's take a look at the code. We can see in the git diff here that install the SDK, so it has the API key. It sets the API key on a .env. This is the public API key. And like for the main, the main user flows, it has actually instrumented with custom events. So for example, we have booking completed. There's a route selected, which is, if you think about it, it's like the most important actions in the user journey of this product. So like if you were to try to understand like how is this product doing, you can actually look at these very specific events. And this is like really, really nice. So it did all of the work for us. And it's actually running, so you can take a look at what happens here. So if I do like try to, book a ferry, so I'm just gonna like write here, fernando.email.com, and it's booked, so you can book another crossing. If you take a look at the network, you can see there's like the telemetry going to PostHog. So like every time you click on something, it's going to be sending those to PostHog. And if we come to PostHog itself, on the activity tab, it's going to show like the latest events that are coming in. And if we reload this, we can see that the events that we set up, the custom events are coming in. So this is like really, really nice. Like the wizard just did everything for us. And if you go to the dashboard, so the wizard actually created a dashboard. So since it installed, it's running and it's sending events. The wizard already like created a dashboard for us to understand like